Yes, sir.
All right, wonderful. How you doing today?
Kicking it like a donkey, man. Just woke up in Tampa. It's all Jesus.
Cool. So, you've been someone who has, epitomized the independent grind for 2.5 decades now, and now with it being the Independent Grind Tour 2018, I'm curious, how different is the independent grind today as opposed to, let's say, 10 years ago when things really started shifting towards the freedom of the independent in the major hip-hop market?
Well, it's changed tremendously because I have bigger crowds. That's one thing. But the grind is exactly the same for us. You know what I mean? We get out there, we sell our merchandise, we do a stellar show, and we turn the fans on. I haven't changed a thing but the stage show. You know what I'm saying? And as far as the grind, it's exactly the same, man. You know what I mean? But it's just other people that are doing it now, and it wasn't a lot back then. You know what I mean? So you got people alike on the tour with me, Futuristic and Dizzy Wright. They're doing it on their own. You know what I mean? That's a beautiful thing. That's the difference, that more people are independent now.
Absolutely. So, the last time we spoke, which was for Complex, was right around the time that you were switching from the face paint to the mask. And so how has that change been for you? And is there any things that have been unexpected that have resulted from it, or has it been just an easy transition?
Easy transition. I'm back to the face paint on this tour because it goes with the movie that we shot before we come out on stage. So I'm back to the face paint on this. I left my mask at home. I was just home like a day and a half ago on my off day, and I got to spray my mask, you know what I mean, with the water and vodka that cleans it, you know what I mean? And I didn't bring them out on this tour. But I love my mask. It saves much more time. Thank you to Corey Taylor and friends at Slipknot for hooking me up with their guy Jake to do the mask for me. They're $3,500 a piece. I have 3 of them, 3 different colors, a white one, a red one, and a black one. And it's so wonderful, man. You know what I mean? I can't wait to wear them again. They're comfortable, too.
Excellent. Wow, you got me, just in time for to add to my Christmas list now. So, perfect.
Yeah. Wonderful.
So, you mentioned, I'm curious now that you brought it up, what's a Tech N9ne off day like?
A Tech N9ne off day. I just had it in Kansas City. I went to the studio and recorded a new song called FTI 2.0, and I could spend the rest of the day in my home with my lady as she's doing meal prep and letting me taste everything and bringing me red Pinot Noir wine to sit in front of my television, you know what I mean, and just relax, dude. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to go to a movie, you know what I'm saying, but we skipped the movie and ended up going to after she did meal prep, we ended up going to an Italian restaurant that we'd never been to called North, you know what I mean? Me, her, and the little one, and I got on the plane at like 6 in the morning and flew to Florida to rejoin my tour. So that's my off day. I worked and I kicked it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, best of both worlds. So that in mind, do you find? You mentioned how important part relaxing is to it, and really, and just I guess really centering. Do you ever find it a challenge to relax, especially when you're in the either about to go on such a massive tour or perhaps just after a massive tour?
I make it a point to relax in every situation and never be high stressed over anything. You know what I mean? Because I believe that things are going to happen how you plan them. You know what I mean? And if you plan poorly, you'll get poor results. You know what I'm saying? In anything in life, you know what I mean? So I try to relax in every situation. I'm super nervous when I'm about to rap on a live radio station. Always been nervous about that because I want to do everything perfect live, you know what I mean? When I'm on stage live, I always want to do a good job. Sometimes I get nervous slightly, you know what I mean? But I've been doing it for so long, it's like second nature, my stage. But radio interviews where you have to bust a freestyle, you know what I'm saying? You're always nervous because you want to say the right things and do the right thing, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I make it a point to relax in everything I do, bro. It's a must, or I'll go crazy. Because it's so busy and so bonkers around me all the time that I have to have my Zen circle. So when you see me and I'm relaxed and everybody else is like, oh my God, what are we going to do? And I'm sitting back laughing because I found my Zen circle. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, if I lose it, everything falls. I can't lose it. I have to keep it together. That's me.
And that's an important thing to have, I think, with the emphasis on the independent grind. I think a lot of like indie artists and underground artists burn themselves out without taking the time to relax like that. And really, you need to take that sort of time in order to, keep grinding and stay at that level and maintain that quality of life.
Totally, man. You know what I mean? You will go crazy or you'll be burnt out or, like, you remember when they said Mariah Carey just was exhaustion and passed out because of exhaustion. People fall out because of exhaustion. I can't imagine, like, going unconscious. I've never been knocked out. I've never been unconscious. Only when I'm sleeping.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and even then, you got to keep the one eye open. So
yeah, I can hear anything in my house. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you open any door in my house, kitchen door open all over the house.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, it's good because it's like having like real life backup singers in everything you do, cheerleaders.
Yeah.
If it were. Yeah.
funny.
Yeah. So one big thing you had this summer is you had the new craft beer Boulou. Are you going to be bringing that with you on this tour? And how did that come about?
Yeah, man. If wherever you are, if they order it from the brewery, we'll have it in your town. But some people, like in Pensacola last night, did not. Stupid. You know what I mean? This is a wonderful brew that was brought to me by Boulevard Brewing Company, the idea, because I never thought I'd sell beer, ever. Yes, I'm a mixologist. Yes, I came up with Caribou Lou. Yes, I came up with KCT. Yes, I came up with all these drinks. Yes, over the years. But I had no idea that it would be beer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they hit us and said, hey, what do you think about a beer that has two of the ingredients of Caribou Lou, pineapple and coconut? I'm like, okay. They say, come on down. And we thought we was going down to meet them, and they had a keg already, and they had us taste it. We was like, whoa, this is wonderful. It was a wonderful idea from Boulevard Brewing Company. They brought it to us because they were fans of Caribou Lou for all those years. That's my song that went platinum and blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? So, and I created that in 1995. You know what I'm saying? So since 1995, boom, here's Boulou now off of that wonderful cocktail that I created.
Yeah. Aging like a fine wine or, in this case, a fine beer.
Yes.
So, yeah. Cool. Yeah, well, definitely. I'm glad that we at least have like the buffer now that I can call ahead and make sure that we can get some Boulou there going down hopefully soon. And plus now like since you've last been here at the Go Station, like 3 more craft breweries have opened up around here, so it's become a really big beer town. So. Oh. Yeah.
So they should have it, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Some people be like just want to sell their beer and they're like, oh, we're not gonna get it. I'm like, that's so stupid.
Yeah,
People really want this, man. It's really good. I had one last night after the show. I drank it all. It was really wonderful.
Cool. I'm sure it's good to have that sort of chill after a show. But the last time I was able to see you live when you were out here was when we brought you to the Caboose indoor show, which in more ways than one was the hottest show I've ever been to.
Don't remind me of that, man. I'm never going back there again, man. I don't care how cool you guys are. I'm never going back to the Caboose again. You know that, right?
Oh, I didn't. Something happened, man?
Are you crazy?
Oh,
I almost died of heat exhaustion.
Yeah, that was brutal. Yeah.
What venue are you talking about? Let's make sure we're talking about
the
same one.
I know the exact one you're talking about in the day that it was like 99 degrees outside.
Where are you at right now? What city?
Minneapolis. So, we are talking about the exact
That's
same venue.
That's what I thought you were talking about. That's
Yeah.
what I thought you were talking about.
Yeah.
That damn biker venue, if you're going to do it again, it better be outside, brother. I'm a realist. I am not going to die like that ever again. I don't care how cool you niggas are. I don't care. That almost died, dude. You know what I'm saying? Fix it.
Yeah.
Don't bring Tech N9ne to that place again, please.
Duly noted.
I'm sorry.
Duly noted, good sir. Yeah, no, because
I was
watching.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Did you see my shirt? I came out of my shirt after the first 3 songs, and I gave it to a fan. Those shirts are expensive. You know what I mean? I gave it to a fan, and I gave my wet, soggy T-shirt to a fan over the fence, and they took it. Oh my goodness! That was the last show we did before my little trip I was planning to Disney World. That was my last show. I almost died and didn't go on my vacation thanks to that show. Even though the energy was crazy and the people were crazy, we almost died. Do it outside. If we have to ever do a show there again, do it outside. I'd rather die outside than die inside.
Yeah, it's duly noted. Yeah, because I was watching that show from the balcony, and I was in the corner of the balcony, so I had the with the minimal AC that was even there. But for me, then too, it was like being that corner, that trap in it, and yeah, it was very intense heat. It's like when you do what we do on stage and all the moves and jumping, and we'd go the extra mile. Mm-hmm. It needs to be air conditioned. Yeah. If it's not air conditioned, like take an axe to like the walls there and get some form of ventilation in there.
Oh my God! You just reminded me of the caboose. Yeah. Oh my God!
Yeah.
We almost died. I said, Travis, never again, dude. Never again. Yeah. We had no idea. I'm talking about, like we weren't like in shape. You know what I mean? We would have died.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it was like inhumane. Do you think outlawed by the Geneva Conventions it would be at this point? But
by far throughout my whole career, that's by far the hottest I've ever been on stage. Now there are other ones that are running close, like back in the day, the Peabodys in Cleveland. Holy moly, donut shop. Okay, the one right before that one was in Orangeville, California, right outside Sacramento. It was called the Boardwalk. Oh, my God, the walls were sweating. These were back in the day. Caboose killed all of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All of them.
And who'd have guessed that, the heat record would have been broken in Minnesota, of all places, known for its...
I know. Yeah. So crazy.
Yeah.
Any old way. Cool. Sorry, you brought it up. I had to say it.
Hey, no, that's I'm glad. That's why you're in my top 3 all-time favorite people to interview, Tech, because you always give the honest answer, the colorful answer, and you don't hold back. And that's why it's always so much fun, whether it's in print, whether it's on the radio. It's always so good talking to you, man.
So, yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, so one more thing before we wrap up here, just because I'm curious in your thoughts on. Of course, the big thing in the news right now is the passing of comic creator Stan Lee. So I was wondering.
Oh my God.
Oh, you heard about that, right?
Of course.
Okay. Just making sure that I wasn't the bearer of bad
news.
So.
I met him a few years back at Comic-Con. I can't remember if we got a picture. I think we might have got a picture. He was a really cool guy, man. He was talking on a panel at Comic-Con. I was there with Rob Pryor. You know what I'm saying? We did some prints together, and he introduced me to Lou Ferrigno, and he introduced me to Stan Lee, man. You know what I mean?
Wow.
I hated to see him go, man. 95, that's a real superhero, dude.
Yeah.
95, a real superhero.
And when you think about, the universe and the mythologies he's created, like, it's one thing that, we're here on this earth and we hope that, our families, like live on, our generations live on, and we hope the art that we create lives on, but he created a universe. Like, very, very few people in the history of time can say that,
Exactly, man, and that's what I admire about Stan Lee, man, creating a whole world through imagination, and that's what I did with Strange Music. The Snake and the Bat, man. I wanted it to be, it's what it's turned into, man, is beyond what I thought. You know what I mean? And it's still growing. And what Stan Lee did, man, is going to live on forever. You know what I'm saying? These characters, Spider-Man, all these things, all these wonderful characters, man. You know what I mean? And all these massive movies. Oh, my goodness. You know what I mean? I just saw one. What was the latest one I saw? I think the latest one I saw was Venom, I think. Wasn't that a Stan Lee movie?
Oh, yeah, Venom was the most recent one, yeah, and he had the cameo in it, yeah.
He was on the street and bumped into him or something. I said, there's Stan Lee right there. Yep. You know what I mean? So maybe you know what I'm saying? He's going to be missed, man.
Yeah. I love his cameo in Deadpool when just, out of nowhere, he's the announcer at the strip club.
Yes, sir.
So
yes,
good.
Sir. Love it. Love it.
Yeah. Well, once again, Tech, thanks so much. Looking so forward to seeing you once again. I have had Chucky in rotation here since we got the clean for it, and yeah, fantastic record, man. So
really, you talking about Chucky Fever?
Yeah.
That's what you talking about?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
That's my jam.
Yeah, dude,
That's my jam.
and it fit perfectly. It's just in the whole Halloween mix and everything, and the BPM and the sound of it. It blends itself so much. Yeah, I've had that in rotation. I got 3 cleans from you from the new project, but with the end of the Halloween season, just Chucky Fever the past few weeks has been the one. So love that record, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you. All right, safe travels. Enjoy Tampa, man.